that final sequence of the game, Corbin makes a great play down low. Just what did you see there?
Well, what I saw was Corbin play well the entire second half. I mean, basically, he was the reason we won the game on both ends of the court, pretty much. His defense was unbelievable. His changing of shots really affected them. His rebounding, and that's what makes a team a team. I mean, it's for him to play that way, and then because of that, it was sort of apropos that he got the ball, and he just figured out a way to get the ball. I mean, I think first, we had the timeout where we drew up something to get Ethan a three, which it worked. But what worked is he made it. You can draw up anything you want. So big shot by him to put us in that position. And then, Corbin just, it's almost the play unfolded just sort of the way his personality is. He just sort of went, and he wasn't rushed, wasn't flustered, and he figured out a way how to step through. And most importantly, again, is he put it in, because there are guys that missed those. It wasn't like there was nobody around. It was guys were on him, and he put it in. So, again, just nice for us to 2 possessions in a row at the end of the game when we weren't executing. Well, we did the last 2, and then, just as importantly, at that juncture, you got to get a stop and you got to get the ball, and we did that too.
Aside from that very brief run with about 3 minutes left in the game, I felt like the defense was very good. How would you judge the effectiveness of you guys' defense?
Oh, yeah, our defense has been unbelievable. It was all game, and I think even at that juncture, didn't get bad. It was the fact our offense turned the ball over, and when you turn it over, then they get out in some types of situations where it's more wide open. But our defense, when it's been set, I mean, it's gotten so good. It's aggressive. The guys know what they're doing. They know the reasons why. They're executing it, and we got to start to see, and we have, but we got to start to see sort of the similar type of improvement come on the offensive execution side, because if we can add that to the way we're playing, it would go a long way.
I felt like early in the game, Kellen was very hesitant, just not wanting to take some shots. I saw you kind of preaching to him at some times, but throughout the game, I felt like he was scoring very effectively as it went on. Just what do you think went into that?
Well, I mean, he's just, again, I said to him after the game and to the team, 6 games in, you've played all these minutes. We worked on your shooting all summer. We worked on your shooting all spring. We worked on your shooting all fall, and you make them. You make them. So, you got to just learn, okay, you got to know this is what we're doing, and if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it and I'm going to make it. Now that's learned behavior. It's not like he's been playing 35 minutes for 2 straight years, the way Ethan has. But that's what these first 6 games have shown him. Like our team's been shown what do we need to get better at. And then when you're a player and you've played in the games, then you have to say, okay, what do I need to improve? And, that's something he's got to improve. Same with Chase Beasley. We worked on your shooting for a reason. Your ball's being zipped around, and that shot's produced because of what we're doing. You shoot that one. If you're open and it's because it wasn't produced by what we're doing, well, you might pass that one up and you keep playing because, you want to we want to play the way we want to play. We want to get good at what we're doing. I don't care what the other team's doing. So both those guys have to learn from that and know that we got confidence in them, and they got to start to really have that confidence in themselves, and I think that comes with experience.
After a 1-2 start, winning 3 games at home, just how huge is that from a momentum standpoint?
It's just huge to see. Most importantly, I think our guys have seen, they've listened, they've seen film, we've done it on the court, and they've done what we've asked them to do, and they've done it collectively. It's not one guy. It's like the whole group has sort of come together and done the things collectively. And when you do that, you get better, you improve, and we've improved where we've been able to get good over these 3 games that, okay, we played 40 minutes. It took 40 minutes to win this game today. William and Mary took 45 to win. It took 40 to force the overtime. So we got better at that. And like I said, the first game, Lindenwood, the game was played all game where like the whole 40 was played, sometimes the way the last 6 was played. So we executed what we needed to get better at, and every guy did. And, I think you do that, you learn from success. I mean, I've been saying to our guys, you got to be motivated by success. Now it's 3 in a row. We got a chance for 4 in a row. You feel good today. I know we got to keep getting better because we got a chance at 4 in a row, and 4 in a row is better than 3 in a row. So, I mean, that's what we got in front of us. And I want our guys to have that kind of mentality.
Well, that last play of the game, what do you just see on it? Just take me through just what's going through your head there.
I got the ball in the post, and I was like, I know I can take this guy. And I got stuck right there in the middle, and then just a little step through. I don't know. I don't really remember it like going in, but
I
I
felt
remember
like
putting it up.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I felt like throughout the game, the lane kind of got cloudier. There were more fouls, a lot of blocks. Just what kind of confidence did you have that you were going to be able to get that shot off cleanly and it could go in?
I felt pretty confident. I felt like I could score over the guy as long as I can get it up, like get a quick jump. I feel like my ability to get up there is pretty good compared to the other guys.
You take away that really quick run that they had, and the defense was fantastic for you guys. They went one span where they were 1 of 14 from the field, so you guys really shut them down for most of the game. Just what made it so effective tonight?
I felt like we communicated a lot. Coach has been talking about that, communicating, and then getting up on the screens, putting your chest on guys, being physical. I feel like that just showed tonight.
Winning 3 games at home after a 1-2 start, just how big is that for this team?
It's huge. I think I want to carry it on throughout the year, try to get some type of hardware this year.
6 games through your career at Air Force, just playing regularly, how do you think you've developed to start the season?
Definitely every game's a learning experience, just trying to go into each game, taking what we learned from the last one, just improve like as a team and individually, just keep helping us win and stuff.
I felt like you got more comfortable as today's game went on, more confident in your shots, just more comfortable on defense too. Just did something switch mid-game where you just kind of found more of a rhythm?
It was mostly probably teammates and coaches just screaming at me to shoot the ball because they're sagging off me pretty good, and the coaches and stuff worked with me a lot this summer to get my confidence up and make shots, and so it was really just being confident in myself and knocking them down.
After a 1-2 start for you guys, how big is just winning 3 games in a mid-season tournament at home?
This is really big, especially at home, defending our court, and 3 in a row gets us a little momentum heading into Wednesday. Just keep it rolling.